First live.
Yeah, just let me know we went live.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wait till some people
Yeah, we gonna wait a little bit.
roll in here a little bit.
Wait a little bit.
See what's happening.
Pena said she ready. Yeah, let's get it.
I
Let's
don't
get
even
it.
see her in the room. Oh, maybe she on the wrong one.
What you mean wrong one?
Because you know we went live on another one first.
Oh, that's the live one right
Oh.
Yeah.
What up, Venus?
What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah.
Look, she talking about something. And we live. Oh, yeah, we definitely live.
Trying to see what we
You got to turn that
see
down.
what we doing. Yeah.
So, what's going on? Well, I don't want to say what's going on to everybody. We only got one person up in here.
Right, we'll see what's going on.
So this is what's going to determine whether we take some time to go live with y'all, depending on how many people we can get to come on to the chat.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Blair it, what's going on? How you doing?
Is that our favorite? Oh, Lord. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? What's going on? I'm going to have Josh read the chats.
Yeah, she don't read the chat.
Because I can't. I'm too far away to see, and y'all know I got glasses on. So, you know, doing the best I can. Hope everybody's Sunday's been going awesome.
Right. Glad we got that extra day off.
I know tomorrow. So we've been working hard today. We cooked us a soul food Sunday. Had some smothered pork chops and some yams, some greens, some macaroni and cheese, some cornbread. We was in the kitchen today.
Type shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Church of relaxing.
Yeah, that too.
That part we skipped for today. Oh, what time is it for you? He said it's nighttime for him. Well, I mean, technically it's about to be nighttime for us too. It's 6:00. Is it Pacific Standard Time?
Where are you at right now, Blair? It's nighttime. Where you at? Where you at?
So yeah, y'all. How y'all been liking the podcast so far?
It's 3 a.m.
Why are you up so early?
Yeah, it's early. What's going on?
Oh, you saying it's the next day.
You must be at work. You gotta be at work.
No, it's the next day. That means he in another country.
Yeah, right. 3 a.m. is crazy.
Yeah, 3 a.m. You in another country for sure.
Definitely another country.
You on the other side of the world, big dog.
I don't know. I can't believe I forgot where I'm at. I always forget every single time.
That's crazy. Well, we sure appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate you tapping in.
He probably ain't been asleep. Right. Nope.
Definitely I doubt appreciate you tapping in.
I doubt it. But yeah, I highly doubt it. So yeah, how y'all been liking the podcast thus far? Let me know how y'all been liking it. We've been trying to give it everything we got.
Right.
Doing our best.
Slow and steady. Appreciate you. We look all right.
I know. I kind of feel like we keep trying to fix ourselves. And you know, my shirt always droopy because I got this my mic on. Oh, Venus said good content. Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
And we be trying, big dog. We be really trying. Really trying. But we definitely appreciate everybody still kind of dropping those questions for us. I say that's kind of what's keeping the content moving along. Right. So I definitely
y'all definitely keeping us busy. So
definitely keeping us busy. So for sure, we're definitely happy about that. But I guess since we have this little Q&A, just kind of waiting for people to roll in here to see if they're gonna roll in here.
We'll probably start at the 5-minute mark. How long we been on? Well, 6-minute mark. So
6-minute mark, baby. We'll give it 1 more minute.
1 more minute, just to see.
Then we'll answer some questions online with you guys.
A few questions that we got or that we get, that y'all want to ask.
Some questions that we say for the live. Now we are planning to drop videos every Monday Wednesday, and Friday. So I am going to make that a point to put that on our promo videos, like when we're just putting videos out, just so you guys can just kind of hang out with us on those days and, stop by, if you're not doing nothing, and make sure to watch our podcast. See what's the latest, what's been going on, what questions people have been asking us. We do kind of want to start vlogging too. We probably should start vlogging.
Right.
I think we can. And just give y'all a little look into our life.
A little POV.
I hate when my phone does that. Does anybody else's phone do that? Like the phone hear you talking, and so it's trying to
trying to scan.
Yeah, trying to scan what you say, and then you look down and you got a whole paragraph, and you don't even know how you got it. So we go on. Go. That's our cat trying to be in a video. All right, so we on the 7 mark. So
yeah, that's just to answer some questions.
Right. So
all right, Blair, thanks for tapping in, bro. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, he got the guys. Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
It's time. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and get some sleep.
So we did get a question. How do we make time for our sex life when we have children?
Go ahead, go first.
Yeah, he did say that. I know. You better get out of here. So I'd say how we make time for our little sex life, knowing that we have children present. A lot of times we do try and wait till they go to bed. You know what I'm saying? If we trying to get something, popping. No, I'm playing. So we do try and wait until they are fast asleep before we, you know what I'm saying, get into action. We do also take those times like that we go like out or like we're out for the weekend. Those weekend trips be real physical. Those weekend trips when we don't have the kids, they are really, really, really physical. So yeah, those be the time. Those be our time to shine because we don't have no kids. We don't have to worry about it. The kids are somewhere for the weekend, and we absolutely we do what we came here to do. Yeah. You have to. I mean, because your kids be home. It'll be a little awkward. Yeah, you don't know if they be sitting around listening.
Sitting at the door listening like creeps. Your kids be listening.
Your kids be listening. And my thing is, like, these kids, they know so much these days. Right. Like, you can't. I mean, yeah, they teach them sex ed like 7th grade, I think. But man, these kids be knowing so much. Like my kid be having to tell me stuff. And right. I'm like,
what's that?
What is that? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that existed. So yeah, they so it's really you said. Oh, that's another thing we do try and do.
We turn the movie up loud, but
we do. We do that. That's an absolute. That's a wonderful tactic to turn your TV up. Right. Mm-hmm. So they can't hear much. Now I'm not saying you can't hear anything, but you don't hear much.
They be having their ear to the door, like
like what is that? Why they got the TV so loud? But yeah, TV be on 100. And we be in there getting it in. TV be loud, but that's okay. That's okay. They'll get over it. I mean, it is. I mean, it is technically it is natural. I mean, you don't want your kids to think nothing too crazy, but yeah, not too noisy. The mute, you know what? And that's crazy because we just switched our room around maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. And we did buy a sound bar specifically for that, but I don't think we've ever used it to turn the music up loud.
No, we haven't. We just put the shit.
We just turn that TV up. That TV be up.
We'll have Django up on 1,000.
Doing what we do best. And then we be in the bed. But you're right. We do have a sound bar, so we should probably utilize that.
Right. Yeah, that's we never think about that until they use music for it.
I know.
Duh. Right.
That's smart. That's really smart. Yeah. We should play some gospel music.
No. No. No.
But I know you guys are wondering, why is Chucky behind me?
Charles.
I know you guys are wondering. Hey, anything goes. Anything I can get to first.
It's not like we watching it, so I mean, we'll be watching it.
Anything I can get to first is just coming on.
It's just something good with some noise. It come on, jingle,
and that's it.
And that's all we need right there. That's
and then boom, we in it to win it. But yes. So Chucky in the background. Why do we have Chucky in the background?
Because he's a good guy.
But why does he have to be a part of this live?
Why not?
But why?
Why not? You want me to do the chat?
I don't.
Okay. We come out, pop through the plastic. Yeah.
Now, why Chucky is in the back, I have no clue. But he brought that out. He loves Chucky to death. Like, Chucky is his all-time favorite killer. Right. And I don't like the little bastard. I don't.
You don't like Charles?
Just leave him there.
He's mint in the box too. He never came out the box, so he mint in the box.
But what I'm saying is he absolutely loves Chucky. All the Chuckies he like. He's not really a big fan of like the newer Chuckies. Like Chucky and Tiffany type thing. Right. But like old school. So honestly, I've never seen like all like the first kind of Chucky movies until
imagine, hey, that's the plan. One day I want to get the kids. I want to give them a little.
He really loves scaring the shit out of these kids. Like legit. Like he has a
if he ever come alive, I might have to put him down. If he come alive, I might have to put him down.
But he a dog with human strength.
Put his little eyes down. I know how to get rid of him.
Please. Cut his head right off. And I don't understand it. And I mean, he loves Chucky down. Like, loves him all the way. Like, he could do no wrong. Right. So his whole wall is Chucky. We go to Universal Horror Nights almost every year. Venus will tell you because she be on our lives when we go live when we go. So, right. But she, what's up in to say? But he goes, collects.
Yeah, I gotta grab some stuff.
Socks,
we going next weekend, and I gotta grab some more merch.
Yeah,
gotta grab some more merch.
So, but Alicia came on last. She missed the whole sex life thing.
Missed it. But we did answer your questions. Did you get a chance to go check out the video? We answered your questions you asked.
Yeah, in our last video, Alicia. So make sure you check that out because we did get a chance to get to your question finally. I absolutely appreciate all the questions that's been rolling in. You guys have been awesome and amazing, and thank you so very much. I was very skeptical about doing this whole podcast thing. It's really not my thing. I told Josh, like, he's really good at this. Like, and it's crazy. Like, he hates the public speak, but he's really good at it. Faithful to Halloween, get down. Wait till y'all see what we got in store this year for the house, y'all.
We should just do a vlog on that day, us setting up and everything. We're gonna do a vlog.
Oh, for the Halloween, because this year we're gonna do a haunted house. Right. I'm going to Horror Nights in September. Oh, yeah. We are too. Well, we're going next weekend.
What day are you going? Because we going on the 9th, the 8th on Sunday.
We don't even know if she live in LA.
She going to Horror Nights? Where else they got Horror Nights at?
In Orlando.
Oh, it might be in Florida. Yeah, I forgot.
So yeah, we
That was John that said that.
Oh, we are doing a
What's going on,
haunted
John?
House this year.
Thanks for coming to tap in. Appreciate you.
So we're doing a haunted house this year. So I cannot wait to see how this turns out. So yeah, that's just that's really just our regular life. Like we are really like this.
What advice would y'all give to people age 30 to 35? Well, you know, that's in our age range. So yeah,
like relationship advice?
Relationship advice? I mean, you gotta be a little more specific on it.
I think she meant
I'm pretty sure she meant relationship advice, but I want to make sure if I start talking, if I start yapping my damn gun.
What'd you say, V? Relationship advice?
Yeah, I definitely got to. I definitely got to pick up some more Chucky merch though.
Definitely our age range for sure.
Right. We only 34 guys, so.
No. And it's crazy because we're always like, relationship and dating. So what kind of relationship or dating advice would you give people aged 30 to 35?
Whew, honestly, good luck.
Stop it.
No, like seriously, like all jokes aside, like I feel like these days it's hard. Like our cousin was just over and he was saying the same thing. He borderline single situationship, and he was like, man, it's tough. It's tough dating or trying to date or getting out of a relationship and got to start over. I think that's why people don't be wanting to end what they got, because they like, shit, I'd rather deal with what I got than start all over. But that's the wrong mindset to have if you're unhappy. But
definitely got pissed.
Right.
And I feel like
it's crazy. I'm scared for people. I'm scared for people.
Yeah, and it's really just one of those things where I'm not saying that there's not somebody out there for you, because there are your person is absolutely out there somewhere. He or she is. It's just a matter of finding them. And then, like, are they being a hoe right now? Like, are they just out really for real being a hoe right
shaking
now?
Shaking ass.
Shaking ass for tips. And you are just they're just not visible to you right now. And who knows if you guys will ever cross paths? Who knows? And again, I think we answered that question too about in our last episode too about why stay in like toxic relationships. And that's really why, because we said that it was hard. It was a hard question to answer because people stay for
with the
all
bullshit they know than the bullshit they don't.
Would you say people have unrealistic standards that we leave?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm,
absolutely. And like especially these millennials that
not
think
we're millennials.
Well, the
whoever
the X, whatever they call it, Gen X. Correction. Gen X.
Because I think we millennials.
They think everybody gotta have a bag in order for them to do that. And then the men think you gotta have BBLs and big like, man, y'all setting yourself up for a lifelong heartache if that's what y'all looking for going into a relationship.
So the question was, would you say people have unrealistic standards that will leave them single?
Absolutely.
And absolutely. I think it's because it's just really the age of social media.
Yeah.
And so
they see stuff on social media.
Things on social media that's just not true.
It's not realistic.
These people are not living.
They're not living like that.
They're just not. They're not. And I don't care what nobody say. Yes, you're getting a BBL. You're getting breast implants for men to look at you, for men to say how you look. And
but it's crazy because when the men do that and they get the attention, y'all thirsty.
I know it's a weird.
So what is it? I mean, like you signing yourself up for the circus.
Not the circus.
But yeah, you're like a circus clown when you do that to yourself.
Only because some of them
look bad. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some that
look nice.
It's a few. I ain't even finna say some. It's slim pickings few that look decent enough. You be like, oh, okay, that's
decent. Somebody did a good job on her.
But most of them look crazy.
These dudes be getting BBLs too.
Most of them look like y'all seen a little Squat King. You got nothing Squat King to do with the big booty. The Squat King in Africa. I think he's in Africa, right? Yeah, he African or something, or he's something over there because they talk with a little accent. He definitely African or something. Yeah, he got a little thing on him though, huh? Pause. I'm like, yeah, BBL. He think he's slick. Trying to do, and I hate the people who get the BBLs and stuff, and then they try to work out like that's how they got it.
I know.
False advertisement, selling people false hope.
But that's what
I know. A couple of people who then got the surgery. And then now they want to be on the step, doing a little step, and doing all that. Like
Venus says some people do get enhancements so they can look at themselves, enjoy looking at themselves. And I would.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I would say it is a 2% margin.
Right.
Because so basically, you just want to do all of this looking nice to yourself so that you can walk past the mirror and be like, "Oh,
damn,
yeah,
I look good."
Damn. No, you want other people to say, "Girl, them titties, girl, that ass." You want somebody to say that to you, right? And I mean, I hate it. I mean, because the natural bodies they're going away.
Yeah, and
it's okay if you got a flat booty. Somebody
sad.
gonna love that flat booty down. You understand me? Or you got a flat chest.
Yeah,
Somebody's
I know a couple
gonna
of
love that.
I know a couple
because
of
you
regular
bomb,
built
right?
people
You're a bomb
that
person. So
if your
somebody's gonna
personality
understand
straight,
that. Everybody's gonna care about your booty being flat.
it's somebody for everybody. If your personality decent, I mean.
And if they do care about that, that's a red flag.
I seen some little monkeys in relationships. So little apes look like Caesar and them. I think so. It's definitely.
See, this is why we don't go live out here because I have to edit this. I have to edit this kind of stuff out.
It's definitely somebody for everybody. So I mean, I'm pretty sure people got their own reasons why they would want to do that, but most of them do it for the fixation and the
people looking at them,
the admiration of other people to give them compliments.
Venus said they look like a baked potato. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when the booty outweigh the leg ratio. The booty to leg ratio be like you know, like a smoked turkey leg. You know how the turkey thick up top, then they get skinny at the bottom. Like I mean.
What is wrong with you? Oh man, not a smoked turkey leg.
Everybody who got them, this is jokes. This is all jokes.
Oh yeah, I say be safe.
This is
just
all
be
jokes.
Safe because
be safe because most people don't know what they're doing. So yeah, just be safe. And if you like it, I love it. Yeah.
If you're going to get surgery to get enhancements because you like to look nice or whatever, then just make sure you're doing your research and make sure that I know some people who've done it before and all they did was they tapped in, they made sure they did their research on the doctor, had their consultations, and they went all the way through with it and it came out fine and nothing happened. But then you have some people like DC Young Fly's girlfriend who didn't have that same thing, and it's really just, and he kept saying like, I kept telling her how beautiful she was, but you got to feel it on the inside too.
Yeah, that's that.
Like, I know I'm flat, baby, and that's okay. I'm okay because I know somebody who like it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's some bad built people out here in a loving relationship
with a bad built attitude.
No, I'm saying they in a loving relationship. So it's somebody gonna love you for you. I mean, you ain't got to do it for nobody else. Now, like Venus said, if you're doing it for yourself and you're doing it for the right reasons, by all means, go for it. And you got the finances for it, go ahead and go for it. But I don't want you to get the BBL and the titty enhancement and you going back to the apartment building over there on Fig or Slauson.
And that goes into finances, like we were talking about last time. Like, you have to be smart when it comes to your finances. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes, you don't be check to check. That's cool. But should you be going out to get a BBL and you going back to your apartment complex? Maybe not.
It's crazy because I've seen Jaguars coming out of the projects. I think I seen a Corvette, the new thing, 2024. I'm like, ooh,
coming out the apartment,
coming out the projects. I'm like,
and you like,
y'all
wait
living
a minute,
crazy, boy. It's some PPPs, I think. The
PPP,
when they had the PPPs going.
People just
but yeah, they was going ham. They was going bananas with that, bro.
But I just feel like,
I feel like priority should be definitely be big. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can't afford it and that's where you got to be, nothing wrong with the project. I stayed in the projects too, so I'm not trying to downplay it or belittle anybody. I'm just saying priorities. If that's where you living, don't be living in there with a BMW that you can't afford. I mean, a nice shit. I got a truck and she got a Kia, and we own our house. So, I did
own a BMW at first. And
I had one too, and I turned that bitch in so fast.
It gave me. That's what I'm saying. They're not everyday cars.
Overrated.
They're just for simply
overrated.
Going to hang out with your friends, coming home, driving up the street just to look nice and come back home. They're not built for you everyday driving, going back and forth, dropping the kids off to school. They're not for that, unfortunately.
overrated. I turned mine in and got a pickup truck. Yeah. And I love my truck.
He didn't like kids. But I kept mine for a couple years. But it just kept giving me it just kept giving me gone. Can you hear me? Oh wait, but my thing was on. Oh well. All right. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, now.
We got our little mics on so y'all can hear us, but y'all know my voice projects anyways. But what was I saying? Oh, about the finances. So we are not geniuses, but we do try our best to make sure that we pay the bill. I don't like. I hate having to owe people. Only when I have to. So certain things, certain bills, things of that nature that we know. Right. I'm paying the whole bill because you ain't finna say we owe you anything. Lights finna get cut off. We're not finna do that. So we really and another thing, we try not to live outside of our means. So if we ain't got it, we just ain't got it.
We ain't finna let's use the credit card to nah, that's how you get in debt. And them credit card bills got to get paid too eventually.
They do.
If you ain't got it initially, how you gonna pay the credit card?
Right, exactly. I ain't got it. So, and I'm good at saying that. Like, hey, look, money a little tight right now. I even let the kids know. Kids be like, oh, okay, mom, that's cool. Be like, we can't do that because look, money is a little tight. I think our son trying to escape.
He trying to bust out. Yes. Little Chucky really gonna be running.
But we did have another question. So how do we separate being parents from like husband and wife? So you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. So how do we separate? I wouldn't say that's a tough question. How do we separate? How do we do separate things? I say once we probably get the kids like to bed at night, me and Josh just have a time where we just like chit chat, I guess, where we just have like our time together. Because normally when we're at work all day, now mind you, we talk all day long, and that's the real reason why we thought this podcast would be a good thing, because the way me and Josh sit here and talk and kiki and laugh, we literally do this on the phone. We do this about current events. We do it about political things. Like we really do talk, and we really do have like intellectual conversations. And so normally throughout the day, the man already don't know anything that happens.
So
if the kid's school call, he knows.
So we don't get home and babe, how was your day? Because we already
been done talking. Now sometimes I go back and forth about that, because sometimes I'm like, dang, like should I keep it to the to the end of the day? But this information just be burning inside of me, and I gotta call him and tell him something that happened at work, child, or the kid. Like I said, the kid's school done called and said something. So I be really tapping in with this man. Honestly, for real, we normally talk all day. And then sometimes we just have those things where I'll be like, I'll just tell him when I get home, because sometimes I done called him about 1,000,000 times already. So I think that's just how we try and keep it separate. We do. I know. I really this my man 100 grand, y'all know. But we do try to keep it separate, and the only reason why I say that you guys should try and keep it separate is because at the end of the day gotta end. No, I'm not playing. At the end of the day, your kids are gonna grow up and they are gonna leave. Okay, they're gonna leave your house, and Don't get me wrong. I know it's people on. I know it's people on this chat that's probably older than us, but hear me out. Your kids are going to leave your home, and it's just going to be you and this man. And if you spend, this woman. Are you and this woman? Oh yeah, well yeah, if of the same sex. But if you spent your entire marriage focused only on your kids, like your kids. Like I see these things going around like, oh, my kids come first, and oh, I fix my kids play first. And I'm like, you guys, now hear me out now. I'm not saying neglect your kids.
First of all, your grown ass should be making your own play. Now, I get that's how it used to be back in the day. The woman bring the husband to play. Yeah, but if that's the case, then yeah, we might as well just. I don't know. So I don't want to ruffle no feathers with that, but I don't, like, sometimes she'll make my plate, and sometimes I get up and make my own damn plate. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that, but most men want their plate brought to them.
He said, speak your mind. Yeah, said, speak your mind.
Yeah, like most men want their plate brought to them, and I get it. I mean, you want to feel like a king, but she should make you feel like that anyway. So if her bringing your plate to you make you feel like a king, then something wrong. But yeah, like I feel now. Don't get me wrong. She do bring my plate sometimes, but it ain't like I'm waiting for her to bring my plate. If she don't bring it, I'll get up and make my own plate. Hey Tiff, what's going on?
Hey Tiff, oh no, you good? We've been in here already 30 minutes, so tap in. So basically, we were saying, how do we separate being like married and then having kids? And I was just saying, like, we see it all the time, like, oh, you can't expect to be a man, or you can't expect to lead if you going 50-50 with your wife. And I think that's and I'm not just saying just because we do that
50-50 for 11 years.
But I just think that is wild. Like, how can you just determine somebody else's life? How can you just determine what's going on in somebody else?
We 50-50 petty. It could be $21.95. I'm gonna send her $11.
Hey, oh God.
we petty with it. So I mean,
but I really feel like, honestly, look, do what works best in your house. Anytime I give anybody advice, I always tell them that. So you do what works best for you and your home. That's completely understandable. But I just find it very interesting that these people who we don't even know get online trying to tell us how to live our life. Right, yeah. Oh, you're not a man if you going 50-50. You want me to come home, wash clothes, clean up, give you some ass, and and I'm still doing all of that, and that's okay. And so I think people
who think like that is I'm pretty sure they single if they think like that.
Yeah, I think V was saying that. Like, you probably single, and you probably are, and those are your thought process is the reason why you're single.
Those are the type of females who want Ruth Chris
on the first date. Oh, don't take me to Cheesecake Factory. Did you see that one video where that girl, she sat in the car and recorded this man because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory on their first date, and she just thought that was just wild and outlandish. And I'm sitting here like, girl, I love the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, favorite place to go. Me and Josh's first date was at Chili's, and I'll never forget that guy who served us. His name was Fro-Bro. That was a memory. That was a core memory. They just
we spent $45, y'all. We spent $45.
And I went half on the bill. Then.
$45 first day.
And the reason why I did go half is because I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. Because normally before that, when guys would take me out, they would pay. And that was just a standard thing. But I remember I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, man, I really don't want to mess this up, like, because I really like him. And I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. So he gave me the idea. He was like, you know what? He was like, why don't you X, Y, and Z and see if that works? I said, you know what? I'm going to try that because that's not a bad idea. And I'm not too prideful to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely ungrateful.
That's ungrateful. I know, still together and still rocking, but that's still for y'all too. I mean, we all personally have things that
V, you talking about us. I mean,
they've been together since
doing my boy D. I mean, y'all been
together since 08, baby. So, rocking, or 07.
That's goals right there. That's goals.
Right, 07.
That's goals.
Y'all been together for a long time. So, again, you can attest to that. Like, it's really, definitely is really tough being married.
It's definitely gonna be hard. Some tough times where you can't stand them. Woo. I know it. I mean, we go through it too. It's life. But if you love your spouse all the time and you happy all the time, something wrong.
Yeah, he ball headed as hell. He is. Tell my bro I said what's up.
Yeah. Tell my boy I said we gotta do something, man. We gotta link up.
We gotta get together. Nah, see, Venus be acting like she don't want to.
Right, you don't ever be wanting to hop in the wheel
and come see us. You
not
that far.
Pop up on them, but
Tiffany be popping up. Tiffany know what's up. Tiffany popping up to see what's up. She done popped up on us. No, don't upload English me.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and
show niggas, right. You need to come see us. But yeah, so I would say just sometimes, you know, being in a relationship, being in marriage is hard, man.
It's hard, but I can't say it gets easier.
It does.
It gets easier as you
go on.
Yeah, as you go on, it gets easier. I mean, you still have rough patches. I mean, I'm pretty sure they gonna do something that irritates you or you don't like, but at the end of the day, it's definitely hard work, but it's definitely worth it, right? You took the words right out of my mouth.
But it's just one of those things. Like definitely. Now, if you would have told us this when we first got together, when we was having like all of our issues, child, please, you couldn't tell me that we were gonna be where we are right now.
Right.
It was pretty bad. Like, but again, like I said, we were dating from May to like February, and we got married March. So, and let me tell you how he asked me to marry him, okay? He got up one morning and was like, you want to get married?
Right. We definitely learn and grow together for sure.
And I said, boy, what you talking about? He said, no, for real. You want to get married? Like, let's get married. And I said, Josh, you playing. He's like, no, Monica, I'm serious. For real. Let's get married. So I said, for real? He said, for real. So I said, okay. Literally went in, found us a little chapel. Now, mind y'all, we eloped.
Right.
Okay? So nobody knew that we were getting married except for like maybe some of like our really close friends. And I think I told my sister-in-law. Right. I think I told my sister-in-law.
Our moms didn't even know.
Our moms didn't know.
They was hot. They was pissed off.
They was a little, just a little bit. So we got married. Like once I picked the rings and got them signed. Now let me tell you how funny this story was. We got the rings. I bought them offline. They came, and Josh's ring was too small. I couldn't fit. So I got the rings. They came to my house on Friday. We were supposed to be getting married on that Monday, y'all. Monday, okay? Went down to the place. Where do we get them? David's Bridal. Not David's Bridal. Daniel's Jewelers. Went down there, and I'm like, y'all, we are getting married on Monday. Is there any way that you can resize this ring?
We should have just went to the Slauson.
I know. I didn't even think about it.
The Slauson making shit happen.
So the guy was like, when do you need it by? I said, Monday. He said, man, I'm not sure if I can do it on Monday. Like, I'm gonna try. Because we were getting married at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. And
he said, fact, right? The Slauson, boy, you can find everything from the Slauson, the hooker, everything.
Not a hooker, everything.
Jewelry, I mean, wigs. You can go get your nails done. The haircut in the back.
Same place. So, y'all, that man had that ring done and ready at 12 o'clock. We picked them rings up, and we headed to get married. And I think, for me, at that point, that was when I was like, I think God wants us to be together.
Right.
I'm not lying. I'm not gonna hold you, because I say, like, that entire weekend for me personally, I contemplated like, dang, like, should we really do this? I was like, dang, like really getting married, like, I'm really tying my life to this man, like, that I only knew for 9 months. Now, mind you, like I said, we went to middle school together, so that was fast. Hey, Coach DJ.
What's going on, Coach? What's going on?
So he, I contemplated the whole weekend, like, damn, like, should I do this? And I, you know, at the very least, for me, and thought, I'm like, anytime before then that me and Jay would get into a conflict or a situation, we would have an argument. Sometimes it'll be a blowout, sometimes not. But he would always, literally
Coach,
always.
It was 9 months, man.
9 months, yeah.
9 months, and I was like, yeah.
He wanted to marry a girl, but he would always come back to the table and be like, "Hey, like, I'm sorry. Like, sometimes I let my feelings get away from me. How can we do better moving forward?" And I knew if I could at least get that, just that little small something, I knew that he would keep trying for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes you just need to hear that. Sometimes you just need to know that somebody's going to try for you.
Right. It does. Yeah, man. As I said, that, because, when you young and you...
We were 24 when we got married.
When you young and you feeling yourself, man, it's... that pride kick in and you don't be wanting to apologize. But as you get older, that shit is important, to make sure you let your spouse know
apologize.
How you feel or whatever you did that hurt them or wronged them. Make sure they know that you apologize for whatever you did.
Yeah, especially when we're wrong. And I think I said it earlier, like, sometimes, like, Josh will tell me something and I'll take it a certain kind of way, so I'll react like, man, he don't know what he's talking about. And then come to find out, he did. And I have to be like, dang, babe, like, my bad, like, And so what I have been trying to do moving forward, I've been trying to be, like, cognizant of those things, like, just kind of, like, hearing him out. Because sometimes I'll be, like, shutting him down, and I don't be really hearing what he got to say. Right. So I think we did talk about that in one of our episodes where we just, sometimes you're not always right, ladies. Sometimes we be wrong, and we be wrong as shit, and I know sometimes it's a pride thing, and we don't be wanting to say nothing because you don't want them to be feeling like they right, but it's okay. Sometimes they are right, and it's okay to be like, dang, bad, like, my bad. Like, I don't always have the answers, and I pretend like I do, though. I pretend like I do, but I don't always have the answer to everything. Right. And sometimes he'll tell me something, and then I'll do it the other way. And I'll be like, damn, babe, like, I should have just did what you told me to do, or I should have just waited, or I should have just da-da-da-da, instead of just doing it right off the bat. But I be prideful sometimes, and I'm not afraid to admit that, I'm not. So.
Yeah. We all got a little pride in us, Just
a little bit. But again, like I said, communication is very, very, very much important.
And compromise.
The 2 C's, communication and compromise. I'm going to stand on that because you have to be able to talk to your partner. Like, again, I don't think that you should want to do it maybe like right then and there when you guys are like hot, heated, you know what I'm saying? But maybe give it a day or so and then try and revisit the conversation. Like, hey, I just didn't like how you said that. I don't like how you did that. And again, if you have a partner that loves you, they will always make sure that they hear you out. And then they'll explain to you what you did to make them feel some kind of way. And again, understand that when you guys are arguing, you also contribute to the argument. I know you get some people who always like, but it's not me, it's him.
It ain't my fault.
It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. Like, I'm this and that, and I've changed, and I've done this, and I've done this, and they haven't done that. But you also have to understand that sometimes you contribute to the argument, depending on the things that you say. Sometimes you may match their energy, and here we are. But you're still thinking that you didn't do anything, and it's all this person's fault, and...
It take 2 people to argue.
It do.
It take 2 people to argue. Unless you're sitting there arguing with yourself, it take 2 people. So just.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Just like Venus said, like, shit, I don't even be wrong half the time, but I'll still circle back and apologize. Like, just so you could know, like, I mean.
I couldn't have
just
said it better.
To show your growth. I mean, shit, I ain't even.
Somebody got to be the bigger person.
Because
And I know sometimes...
If y'all both walking around mad and act like y'all ain't did shit, then...
Ain't nobody got... How y'all gonna move forward? How y'all gonna move forward? And I know sometimes we sit there and we be like, damn, like, why I always gotta be the bigger person? Like, why it always gotta be me? Damn. But... 'tis the life. Now, I don't want to make it seem like marriage is just all hard all the time. It's not. Me and Josh have fun.
Yeah, it's one of the best decisions I ever made. Young and all, man, you know.
We have so much fun, dude. We have fun. But my thing is, I don't want to get on here, whether we doing our podcast episodes or we're doing our lives, and I don't want to come in here making y'all think that we all peaches and cream. Because again, me and Josh can be really childish, dude. When we arguing, we can be really childish, like bad, real bad. And then, you know, it's funny. It's funny after we've, you know, had our little spat or whatever. But, bruh, before? Child, please listen to me, okay? But this was probably one of the best decisions that I've ever made, was marrying.
Because, you know, you always going to have somebody that got your back.
Always. You know, and I mean 10 toes to the ground. Okay, come through with the chopper and spray. I lay all this shit out. All of it out behind this man and my kids, period. And I think that should be the goal. When you guys are, you know, looking to be with somebody or looking to...
Keep that the main thing,
The main thing. We sticking with that, huh? Keep that the main I'm just saying that should be the goal, to find somebody who compliments you as a person, allows you to be who you are, but also somebody that you respect enough to tell you, like, hey, Monica, nigga, you need to calm down, bro. You tripping. We at a 10. I'm going to need you to bring it on down to the 2. Right. What got y'all together should keep y'all together. So try to, if you notice that you and your partner are kind of like drifting, you'll notice, believe me. I know some people be like, well, how you know? You'll notice when you and your partner are kind of drifting away, because you'll start noticing you guys, you'll start noticing that you guys are getting into a routine. Wake up, take the kids to school, come home, cook dinner every day. It's every day the same thing. And you'll notice that bond that you guys had, you guys are kind of not having that anymore. And for us, for women, it's more so like reassurance. For us, that's what helps us. But for men, they're more physical. So, you know, if I'm not tooting it up, he like, what's going on? Okay, I have to say toot it up, y'all, because we don't lie. But if I'm not tuning it up, he like, okay, so what's wrong with you? But again, that's just, men are just physical people. So that's how they bond. And we bonded with just, babe, I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm not physical either. Okay, I'm very much physical. However, reassurance is definitely one of my love languages. So really, I really appreciate you. Thank you for all you do. And he does do that. You know, sometimes he'll text me in the morning, babe, thank you. I know you get up in the morning, you take the kids to school, you drop them off, you do da-da-da-da-da, and you make sure that the house is good. Like, I appreciate you. And those words go so far, and my heart be so mushy when you do those things. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate you for doing those things. So, yeah.
Type shit.
Communication, compromise. 2, I mean, literally, if you're wondering if the person that you're dealing with right now is good for you, do they have those qualities? Communication. How do they communicate? Especially when they being childish. Yes, you absolutely do. You got to learn how to uplift them. You got to learn what they like.
I try to put so much into her with these books and stuff she doing now. It's like, you know.
Y'all been driving myself crazy.
She'll drive herself crazy, so I'll be having to calm her down and you know, reassure her that, you know, that it take time for any business you want to start to jump off. Like, yeah, you gonna have your initial people buying books, but if you wanted to branch off, it's gonna take time. I mean,
y'all, and I've been in a lab. Okay?
Unless you hit the lottery, I mean, you can't go from where you are to a multimillionaire in a day. So
right, I've been in the lab, y'all, making these books for real. I've been on making them, putting them on Amazon. I've been putting them on TikTok Shop. I started, and then last night, Josh woke up this morning and I was like, hey, babe, I put the books on Etsy. See, now here's
right, I'm sleeping.
Here's my issue. When I get fixated on something, I'm on it. So I've already figured out 100 ways to get this done. Now, whether they're going to be successful or not, I'm not right. Support. And he does. He really does support my ideas. And I'm not saying that, man, I hope so. I hope for all of us, all of our businesses that we've been trying to start, that they really take off, y'all, for real. But Josh really does try and pour into me. And he is also the person who pulls me back to reality. Because again, I can get lost in a dream. And he'd be like, Monica, you're going to overwork yourself. And he knows how I am when I get overwhelmed. And then I have to tap out. And then I'm no good to anybody like that. So he does try to stop me before I get there. But see, at nighttime, when he over there knocked out, you know, doing his thing, I already done created about 7 different pages. I got some other stuff going on. So yeah, but I am always working on that, you guys. So I just want to say that I appreciate you guys stopping by.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We stayed on 50 minutes with our little 6 little people.
Hey,
I appreciate y'all coming through, man. So just please keep sending us those questions. Again, like I said at the beginning, we are going to try to drop those videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Start tripping,
Yeah, Our son is trying to escape. I know, love y'all too. Our son is trying to escape, and he trying to get out. He like, y'all done have me locked up pretty much.
50 an hour.
Right. So, but yeah, so I don't know. If y'all like the live, you know, let us know in the comments, and you know, maybe we can start doing this a little bit more often, just a little chit chat. We always down to chit chat. So, yeah. So I guess just let us know, you guys. And again, thank you guys so much.
We appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking in with us.
Our little 6 little people, we appreciative. Right. So yeah. But y'all go ahead and have a great night. Yes, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Okay? Wow. Share the video. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Have a good one.